There we go. Good morning, everyone. I figured I'd play a little Elder Scrolls today. I think I might turn it down just a little bit, though. What's up, Razer? I cannot stress enough that this may have some spoilers for the expansion, because this is just past the tutorial. I reached out to my contact with ZeniMax to make sure that this is okay. As long as I don't go past a certain quest, everything's okay. So today I'm going to take a look at the Necromancer, which is the class I've been waiting for. I have another character that I was going to use, but I've already gone to past the point of no return. So I've got a little experience with the class so far, and they've got 3 specs: Gravelord, Bone Tyrant, and Living Death. Living Death is more of the healer, because you've got like Render Flesh where you heal someone, but you take damage in response. And, you know, Death Scythe, which is like the magical melee hit. The first thing I do for this is you can morph it to give a heal over time to yourself. So I try and level that as fast as possible. I think I'm also going to get Render Flesh, even though I don't think I'm going to do any group activities. But just in case. Let's go and get ourselves a cool horse. And I don't think I have any quests yet, so we gotta get one. So we're just gonna head out into the world until I can remember what the hell I was doing. I skipped the tutorial on this character, so it kind of threw me off. But I have to say, this area kind of makes me feel... there we go, there's a quest. Reminds me of, like, the Barrens in World of Warcraft post-Cataclysm, if it were pretty.
Greetings. This one saw a stranger setting up camp outside the Khajiit woman.
There we go, now we're on track to do stuff. An animal's grim abode. And my skills ranked up for some mysterious reason. But I'm not going to complain. Oh, there's a dragon loose too. I might go see if there's anyone fighting it. But judging by area chat, I don't think anyone is.
You're a... Oh, dear. Well, call it whatever you like. Guild regulator. My elf alchemy professor. He's, it's called the... Well, when the name...
Okay. Damn it. Wrong button. Ah, there it is. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Mine was mostly peaceful, except for working on my set review for Smite. I swear, every time I tried to sit down and play him, I had a minimum of 3 assassins in my party. If they couldn't play set, no one was gonna have fun. But that's okay. I made the best of it. The Flaming Skull skill, its first morph ability, will let it bounce from multiple targets once. I want to say on the every third bounce. It's a very, very mana-intensive class because it doesn't seem like it does a lot of damage from the outset. Of course, you can make the abilities do stamina, cost stamina instead of magic. So I might do that with 1 or 2 of my abilities just to freshen things up. Oh no, we probably want to go this way. I think this is the most expedient route. I really expected this class to be a summoner, but I suppose since there's already a summoner with the sorcerer, there didn't really need to be another. But I was hoping. In the overworld, one thing I noticed is it's occasionally hard to see these red ground effects. They sort of blend in with the browns on the ground. That might just be me, but I don't think so. But it's sort of mana intensive from the outset. Doesn't do just absolute boatloads of damage, but I like the aesthetic, and I like the fact that many of your abilities are illegal to do around people. Because for some reason, meddling with corpses and the living dead is illegal. I don't get it. They just sound like a bunch of crybabies to me. They're dead. They're not, they're not bringing anything useful to society. So, if I can use them, more's the better. Ah, crap. These archers are really annoying. They have so much AoE. Does everything look okay on the viewer's end of things? Everything looks shiny. It would probably help if I actually put my cursor on the things I'm trying to kill. Maybe. And a couple of scythe chops, or one scythe chop. Hey, there we go. Level up. Okay, we gain a glyph. We get some pants. I'm going to go with rawhide. Expunge removes negative effects. While slotted, the cost of all your abilities are reduced by 3%, but it costs health. I like blast bones, personally. I'm going to move you down there. I want it to feel like my skill set on my other Necromancer. With 3... summoning my exploding skeleton. That didn't work so well, so I'm going to drop it right underneath. Much. Stop following me! There we go. Yeah, just a couple of scythes wore out my entire mana pool. So I gotta stop for a second and get my mana and health back. Actually, let's use one of these crown fortifying meals. Can't hurt. Lots of undead infesting Elsweyr. And a couple of dragons, too. None of which are a good thing. We gotta deal with it. Because, you know, we're the legendary hero and whatnot. So we'll just loop around and we'll leave that way. Easy peasy. We'll probably run into more undead very shortly. It feels like that that animated skeleton bursts kind of quick. I've seen it dash up to people, but it takes some doing. So I try to use it right on top of people. We got out of that easy enough. Okay, we're just gonna ignore him over there. He can keep being an undead jerk. I do very much like the aesthetics of this area, though. It's very, as always. I'll tell you one thing ESO can do, and that's make a very visually appealing expansion or area. I'm trying to get through this part as quick as possible so I can show off some more of the areas. Take the memory stone.
No, Sugar Snout! Stop! You're killing him! I never tricked you!
Whew, let's dodge.
You, sweet boy! This isn't you!
Nope. But I do like the flame whip. That is very cool. Oh, speaking of which, I need to equip stuff, don't I? Or at least something. Let's see. Okay. Still on track. Oh no! A Cryomancer! The tutorial was pretty good, but I found a bug pretty early on that ESO did admittedly fix pretty quick. Part of the tutorial had you fighting a group of jerks, or like it was a duel. And it just kept crashing every time I would get to the end. Oh crap, out of mana. I was actually going to stream this last week, but we had something else come up first. Whoops. But that's okay. It gave me more time to familiarize myself with the content and to go over this dungeon myself, so it wouldn't be as much of a surprise when I came online. Oh wait, no, wrong button. Summon my cool blast bones. It's hard to tell what the range on that explosion is. I don't know if it's just that blue circle is how far it explodes. It's not very clear. But this is not the final release of the expansion. There are still bugs to be ironed out, and things, as always, can change. Which is fine with me. Alright, we're almost at the last couple of stops. Then we can move on. Yeah, I'm not fighting whatever it is that has all that health. We're just... Nah, we're not dealing with that. We're just gonna sneak around. Keep on lurking in the shadows. Hey, a lockpick. That's something I could have used earlier. One of the side quests you needed to break into somewhere, but I unfortunately had no lockpicks.
Now, this is a little unorthodox.
Okay, the last one is up ahead.
About what happened? Bringing you back to life is an imperfect solution, I know. But
One of the reasons on my other Necromancer, I was actually using a melee weapon instead of a destruction staff, because since a lot of the abilities feel like you need to be up close, I started to build heavier armor and use weapons that took advantage of being up close. But I'm trying something a little different here. I think that's how I'm going to build my Necromancer when this build goes live, though. I think I'm going to stick to plate and mostly mana. I'm sure there are people that spend more time in this game than me that will say that is incorrect. But as long as I'm enjoying it, that's all that matters. There we go. Oh, wrong button. There we go. And why do they get all the cool weapons like fire whips? And he has a sky shard. And I believe, yep, my other memory stone is right here.
Sarir, no! Stop it this instant, please!
Now we just loop back around. Nope, we're just gonna ignore all those jerks. Oh, did it teleport? No? Guess not. Unless by teleport I mean teleport back into the ground. That is true. But I want it on my Necromancer. I want like an undead fire whip. That doesn't seem like too much to ask for. I've actually never played a Dragon Knight. I've only ever played a couple of the classes. I spent most of my time on Warden and Sorcerer. Also, what's up, Tape Panic? I knew if I said something ill-informed, eventually someone would start talking. You just have to wait for it. Little bit of money. Aha! But regardless of what I want, I still very much enjoy this class. It might be the first time I actually work on playing a healer in this game and actually heal things. I'll probably have to go mostly health, though, since it looks like almost all their healing abilities require a life total cost. But that is a-okay. I believe very strongly in high risk, high reward. Crap. There we go. Ah, there you are, Narmco.
Bright moons. I wonder how.
And I leveled up again. Sweet, sweet new piece of gear. I'm gonna start putting points into my health. There we go. I'll probably balance it between health. Well, render flesh, oh right, it doesn't cost health. It puts a minor defile on you. And expunge does cost health. So the disenchant costs health. I haven't looked at all the abilities yet. I'm still going through them. So yeah, you're right. I do like Spirit Mender, though. Okay, I've got 2 points. I think I'm gonna go with Hungry Scythe. Really? You don't think so? I don't really have a lot of experience in the late game of ESO. So I don't really know for sure. I guess if you're not paying attention, it would come in handy, though. Which is, you know, something I'm guilty of. Okay, I think I'm gonna also go with Ricochet Skull for now. I wonder if there's a morph for it that will let you target someone else. But I have a feeling that's probably not the case. I guess you could probably tank using, I guess Bone Tyrant's probably a tank tree. Because you've got Bone Armor. And I guess Bitter Harvest. Yeah, Bone Totem reduces damage. Grave Grasp. Yeah, I guess this would be a really good tank class. Well, I guess you do summon minions, but you don't get to keep them, you know, like you do Sorcerer. That's one of the things I was kind of hoping for. I'm still learning, so go easy on me. I've only been playing the expansion. Yeah, I guess not. I guess it could be in boss fights, though, if someone gets caught in a snare or a root. Not because of mechanics, but because of not paying attention. But I could see where it wouldn't be all that useful. It looks like it's more a CYA kind of thing. Oh, hey! Bunch of dorks. That's just the way I look at it, though. I'm not amazing at ESO, and I make no claims to the contrary. I played at a very, very casual level. I believe my next quest will be out this way. That sounds about right.
Take the enemy down quickly.
I like all the trees, though, regardless. I wasn't as crazy about bone armor because it has kind of a short lifespan. But I guess as a tank, it would be you would pop it right before you have to take a really big hit, or at the start of a pull. So, still not so bad. Okay, I think I just have to go into town or into the area. Yeah, I already tried fighting him. That didn't go so well. Oh no, this is just the house. Riverhold, that's where I was looking to go. All the abilities so far that I've used have been very satisfying. Yep, that's where I was meant to go. Because there's my next quest.
Please. Excuse me. More like a son.
I can't do anything outside after this quest chain, at least not live on stream. I could do it in my downtime, but I can't talk about it. Not a write-up anyways. That's probably gonna come tomorrow? Probably tomorrow.
Greetings, walk. A crowded, a chance meeting.
I just need to see if I can fight a dragon. The Riverhold Abduction. There are still other, like, champion points, I think, upgrades to reviving players of the same stars. Oh, that would be really, really handy. See, that's another thing that I don't really know, so, hell, learn something new. Because, again, I haven't maxed a character in ESO. It's definitely on my to-do list. I sincerely enjoy this game. I just don't always have the time to spend playing it that I would like. So maybe I should just stream it more. And everyone could tell me what to do so I don't feel so tough.
You must be here about my summons. Good, good. So much better than flock or herd.
I do really like his armor.
We'll deal with that later. Right now, I was formulating a spell to track the... Hard to say with certainty.
What's up, Gopi? Namaste.
Lord Gurrit, my half-sister Euraxia conquered Rim. A militia drawn from the pride. Never heard of Cadwell. What do they teach young people these days?
And we gotta talk to these folks. So let's have to find the right way to round this out. This isn't gonna be a super long stream. Because, again, I just wanted it to be a preview of some of the content. We are going to do another Path of Exile stream. I don't really play a lot of the leagues, though. It's another game that I'm I'm not good enough to do... Oh, can you? Sweet. I assume that's on the live servers. I'm gonna have to look that up because his armor is awesome. But we are gonna definitely stream some more Path of Exile. Damn it! Let me climb this stupid ladder. Colt's doing well. He's just stressed out about his finals. Once he's done with his calc final, his brain will calm down, and he'll be in good shape. I'm doing great. I'm just hanging out, playing a little bit of Elder Scrolls Online. I also have an editorial I'm going to cheap plug here at the end. Actually, I may as well do it now. I'm going to drop a cheap plug because I did a music review, actually, for a Chrono Trigger album from Materia Collective from Julia Henderson. It's very good. I'm waiting for OnRPG to freaking load. Maybe the website's down. Well, I'll just use that link. That link will probably work. If it doesn't, sorry. But it's over on OnRPG.com. I do a write-up of a couple of the better tracks on the album. But truth be told, they're all exceptional. Nothing's really new on my part, though. Just a lot of work. I've had a lot of projects. We're in the U.S. Me and Colton are on the East Coast. MMOHuts, our headquarters, is on the West Coast. There we go. I've talked with the PoE devs once or twice, and the ESO devs. I enjoyed hanging out with both of them, or chatting with them, rather. The ESO people I met in person, though. I very, very much like the look of this entire area. This isn't where I was meant to go. Oh, you didn't fall that far. Okay, let's get off this map so I can actually see where I'm going. Oh, for the love of... There we go. There we go. Yes, for some games. And I believe Smite and Paladins both have... esports scenes, collegiate esports scenes. League of Legends does too. It's in the same line as the ESO Elder Scrolls games, but yeah, I see what you mean. I think one of the things that made, because at first I was not a fan of Elder Scrolls Online. I thought it was pretty awful. The one Tamriel event really helped, though, when they updated the game to let you just sort of roam and do whatever. Much better. Being restricted to areas by level. If I wanted that, I would go play something like World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy XIV, which I would play anyways because it's very good. 14 is good. World of Warcraft, not so much. But I do sincerely enjoy ESO now. I've really come around on it. Partially because there's just so much I can learn about this game. There's a lot that I don't know. And I like being able to learn new things about the games I play. the little things that I enjoy about ESO. Ah, there it is. A foul-smelling sack. Gross. All right. Sally forth. It's very... I guess this would be Central Africa? Or like maybe North Africa? That's the kind of vibe I get from Elsweyr. Or like the American West. Not quite the desert.
Don't be such a...
Not quite a lush jungle or forest.
It stinks of Cold Harbor. Perhaps one of the
Don't
usurper
touch
king's
it.
lackeys summoned it, yes?
Okay.
I saw you, traveler. Why do
There you are.
outsiders insist on acting suspiciously?
How am I an outsider?
Watched you go from
I'm a
location
Khajiit
to
also. What a jerk. They can't prove I'm an outsider. You know, probably. Okay, let's get back on track. Ah! A fight! Woo! Hot feet. Oh, goodness. Okay, that's where the guy with the pot on his head is. And that's for the other quest I'm on. That is an excellent question. And it's one I wish I had the answer to. Because they've done... We've gone to the swamps. We've gone to... we're going to Elsweyr. What areas are missing that you think should be there? Or could be covered in greater detail, I should say, for maybe an area that deserves a better look. Whee! I'll never forget my first impression of ESO, well, the ESO player base, during the beta. All the complaints of, why are there people in my Skyrim? People just can't have nice things. Ah, there you are. I could see, like, a nice big Skyrim area.
Uncanny. Looks just like... Hello. Have you come to pay your respects to this poor fellow, too? It
I
was
like Cadwell.
the strangest thing. I was looking at this very gravestone in a dream. So here I came. Well, it fouls. Just...
I don't think I'm going to do any more of this quest chain, just in case.
Were the words... Did you hear?
Instead, I'm going to move on.
Dragons and...
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
Just like old time.
To be able to go to some of the Oblivion plains and fight Daedra and shit. That would be awesome. Because my email said I could go do not go past the events of this quest. But I think I want to err on the side of caution. Just in case. I think I'll go the other way. But yeah, I agree. That would be really awesome. Okay. Where's my horse? Mizik Thunderboots. Okay, we're gonna head south. Yes, this is on the PTS. Or I am on the PTS, I should say. ZeniMax gave me permission to live stream up to a certain point. So I'm probably going to call this here in just a couple of minutes on that note. Just, you know, just in case. But I'm very excited for this expansion. I wasn't sure if I was going to be until, you know, I saw Necromancer, so I was immediately excited. And I'm very curious to see where the story goes from here. Because I haven't truthfully gotten I haven't gotten very far past the current quest chain I'm on. Because I kind of wanted some of it to be a surprise. I didn't realize I could make a max level character. Sorry. It completely slipped my mind. Ow. On the PTS, no. I also kind of wanted it to be like a fresh character experience, because I might use this for footage and my write-up tomorrow or Wednesday, whenever that is. So I might do that, and I might record some footage of a max level Necromancer and how I feel I would play them, so everyone in the comments could tell me that I'm wrong. Oh, well, thank you, Alucard. We definitely appreciate it. Boop.
Apologies. This one is fine.
There we go. I've only made a max level character for one of my previews. No, maybe it was two. Those were when I did like developer interview or previews where we were going through specific dungeons. So I wanted to have a decent character. But when I'm doing stuff like this, I kind of want to just do it as a fresh character. Because that's what I'm going to do when this comes out. I'm going to roll a new character and play a Necro from scratch. So that's another reason why I wanted to do it this way. Surprise, dorks! I wanted to see how a Necromancer played at a low level. Man, I haven't played Skyrim in... Oh my god, it's been years, I think. I was actually playing it here on MMOHuts. I want to say it was a year or so ago. I was doing a fresh playthrough. I think I had a bunch of mods that our former boss suggested to make the game look as pretty as possible. But I'm probably going to round this stream out here in just a minute. So sorry if you're getting here early, or sorry if you're getting here late. I just wanted to do like a quick trip around Elsweyr because I like it. I think you guys are going to like it too. The Necromancer class reminds me a lot of the Warden in that it can do a great many things. And it does all of them well. But I'm still sort of disappointed that I don't have a permanent army of the undead running around. At least, not that I've seen. But that makes sense because, well, I guess the dark arts are forbidden. Can't imagine why. I don't get it. Alright, I could have just gone around, but that would be too easy. I always forget how many people show up for ESO streams, so I guess I should really stream this more frequently. Yeah, that I can believe. I have Skyrim on PC. I think I had it on PS3, and I believe I've also got it on PS4. And I have it on my Switch. I said it before in the stream, I'm going to say it again. I really like the aesthetic of this area of Elsweyr. I'll tell you what, though. The Khajiit are very snappy dressers.
Then perhaps this stranger simply wishes to confuse us.
Alright, guys. I think it's going to do it for me here today on MMOHuts Live. Thank you so much for coming out. If you missed this, I'm probably going to upload it today or tomorrow to go with my write-up for this. RuneScape on mobile, then just play Dark Souls 3, yeah. Oh, yeah, I am so bad at Dark Souls 3. I am the worst Souls player probably on the internet. I like playing them every now and again, but I'm more of an RPG guy myself. RPGs and fighting games. I'm going to have a write-up on this expansion, my preview of it here in the next day or two on MMOHuts.com. And this week, I think I'm going to try and stream Grand Fantasia because that was a request I had. So I think I'm going to start that finally. Maybe some Path of Exile towards the end of the week. Maybe I could get Jamie and or Colton to come on and play it with me. Jamie, our editor-in-chief, might have more hours logged than Colton on PoE. I definitely will. I'm going to play. I'm gonna make myself sit down and play more ESO. Right now, Magic the Gathering kind of takes up a lot of my free time. I've been grinding towards the end of Gold in the current season. But yeah, I'm really excited to fight some dragons and explore this content. And all the content that I haven't explored in the game yet, because there's a lot of it. I have done PvP like once in this game ever. It didn't catch me, but I think I was just outclassed by a lot of people, and it made it kind of not so fun. Maybe once I've gained some levels... Hey, whatever it takes to win, man, that's all that matters. That's all I care about is getting that dub. But thank you guys so much for coming out to MMOHuts Live. I do appreciate it. If you want more of the latest gaming news and reviews, go to MMOHuts.com. And if you've enjoyed hanging out with me, and why wouldn't you, I also stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/thebottomtier. That's more like randomizers, retro games, Smite, whatever's catching my fancy at the time. And I also stream with our lead video editor, Colton. Hey, I don't judge. But I'm going to get back to work, assuming there's more news to post. And I hope to catch you guys tomorrow, or Wednesday, or Friday, right here on MMOHuts Live.